That is right. We are going with Rhys McKee to defeat Daniel Franze.
Mason.
It's lonely at the top, lot of people are watching and want me to flop. I'm telling the kids if I can do it, then anyone can. Car came from none, one stop and search away from the block. In this life I don't feel fear, only man that can make me afraid is God. Negative press on the shade room, anything good it don't make the blogs. They didn't sit at the table when it was chicken shop, now steak and lobster, edamame and pan Asian cod. My first bedroom smaller than a jail cell, now the crib's on a 10-acre plot.
What is going on, beautiful people? My name is BetSam. This is going to be the underdog opportunity for UFC 314. But first off, let's take a look back to the week that has just been and the underdog opportunity that just cashed. That is right. Rhys McKee went out there, busted up Daniel Franze, put a beating on his ass, cashed us some checks, and honestly, he was 0-4 going into this fight inside of the promotion, the UFC, and I couldn't have felt better for him. And I've picked a lot of underdogs on this channel. You guys know I've picked some great underdogs. We picked Cannonier over Robocop. We picked Weili Zhang over Tatiana Suarez. There have been some phenomenal plays, some phenomenal victories, and more. We picked Hyder Emil as an underdog. We've picked many great fighters. But this one over Rhys McKee, Rhys McKee defeating Daniel Franze, something about it. I don't know if it was because he'd lost so many, if it was his second tenure. It felt glorious. It's my favorite underdog pick of all time. So if you guys, for me, could go over to Rhys McKee's Instagram, show him some love here. I think, it's amazing to see the tenacious attitude that this man has put on. Now let's look at our underdog opportunities for the future. We have Diego Lopez against Alexander Volkanovski. And listen, guys, I know we all love Alexander Volkanovski, but how can you deny Diego Lopez coming in here? He showed he's got power in his hands, tremendous jiu-jitsu. He's got the youth. He's coming in here without damage on his chin of recent times. I mean, Diego Lopez seems like he's coming in surging to destroy the floodgates. And we've got Volkanovski coming off of not one, but 2 knockout losses. He's saying he's going to silence the doubters, and, who am I to deny Volkanovski? But I'm telling you, man, Diego Lopez, built different. I'm worried he's going to come in here, steamroll Volkanovski by just being too hot and too hefty off the rip here, finishing him inside of the first 2.5 rounds. So Diego Lopez, heavy consideration as my underdog opportunity. Then we got Dominic Reyes. And I mean, in this slide here, we have a picture of him head-kicking John Jones. He went out and fought John Jones and almost beat him. It was razor thin. Some people had him winning. I was sitting there watching it live at the time going, this could be the one, man. It felt like that could be the upset. Ultimately, John Jones retained the title, and Dominic Reyes went on to have an uneven skid, but he's back now. He's back to winning ways. Win over Anthony Smith, win over Dustin Jacoby. He takes on Nikita Krylov here, and I think, honestly, man, I think the odds are a little bit disrespectful. The amount of round one upside that Dominic Reyes has to be, kind of riding him off here as a underdog that's only getting further and further away here. I think Dominic Reyes still has some juice left in the tank, and, the work that he's put in this division, I think that it's being a little disrespectful here. So Dominic Reyes, heavy consideration as underdog opportunity. And our last but not least underdog opportunity consideration is Cedric Dumas. And before you go, BetSam, you've lost your mind. This guy sucks. Listen, Michael Oleksiejczuk has been submitted, 4, 5, 6 times in the UFC? Cedric Dumas does have some grappling, and he is showing improvements. He's ever improving as a mixed martial artist. He's going to have a little bit of a size advantage here. I think he's going to be physically stronger. I think he's going to have a grappling upside here over Michael Oleksiejczuk. I know that in the boxing department, Cedric Dumas might be a little cooked here, but he has so much more to offer here. If he turns up and shows out here, it could honestly look easy. So Cedric Dumas here at plus 170, 270, consideration for underdog opportunity. Now, who we are rolling with for the underdog opportunity for this pay-per-view to cash us some tickets is gonna be
pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers a throwaway. muscle to overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things, ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days.
That is right. We are going with Dominic, the Devastator Reyes, to defeat Nikita, the Miner Krylov. Listen, guys, I know that a lot of people are going to be riding with Krylov here, and people are going to call me crazy for picking Reyes. Some people are already calling me crazy for picking Reyes. It doesn't matter. I'm riding Reyes all the way back to the title shot, man. I think he's going to make a run here. Give me Dominic Reyes, the career resurgence of my guy here. I think he gets it done with these meat hooks. Let's see Dominic Reyes win this fight by knockout. I'll see you all at the cash counter.